You know, martial arts has been around for hundreds of years, so many different styles from different countries where they originated. One that myself particularly enjoyed for several years was Taekwondo. And my former instructor, Mr. Joe Calhoun, and he has now Tiger Rock Martial Arts here on Pass Road in Gulfport. And that's where we are today. We're going to talk to Mr. Calhoun and see how it benefits people of all ages, young and old. Let's watch some of the going on in the class here.
Again, left, right, middle. Do each contact skill one time. Got it? So you do three, you do three, you do three. Right. Hannah, Gavin, and Nathan right here. Hit that stranger right on the nose. You do three, you do three. When you come back up, do your other hand. Hold your hands up. Reverse punch. Pull your legs back, guys. That's it. Punch, punch. Back leg round kick. Nice one. Do that 3 times.
Definitely keeps the children busy, doesn't it?
Right. We try to keep them active. We don't want them sitting on the bench, per se. So martial arts is all about working with each other and training hard and getting better.
Master Joe Calhoun was my instructor back in the 80s when I lived down here.
A while back. Right.
Yes, sir, it was. But yeah, as I was saying, it was a wonderful experience for me. And, you know, it is for all ages. I mean, you're never too old to start. And as far as young, I know you start them like 5, 6 years old. 4
and 5-year-olds, those are Tiger Cubs. In those classes, we work on stranger awareness, flexibility, mobility, agility, and having a good time.
So what is the importance so much, I mean, instead of just the self-defense part, the stranger awareness, what are some of the other benefits that the children get? I mean, I know you hold them to a little bit higher level, even when it comes to their school grades.
Right. The goal of Tiger Rock, and Tiger Rock is a franchise. We have over 150 centers across the country. And our goal at Tiger Rock and all of our schools is to improve the children through using the old traditional martial arts values, but teaching them in a modern way. So our goal is to find out what our consumers want, and in this case, it's our parents. And when they come in, we have to find out what is our parents, what are they looking for in a martial arts class.
Right.
It's not the old traditional yelling and screaming and the way I was taught. Okay? They want a more modern way to teach discipline, self-control, goal setting, and those are all included in our new RISE program. We have a 15-step program that gets them to black belt. There's 15 steps. And sometimes you're successful with the steps, sometimes you're not. So what do you do when you're not successful? You go back, train again, come back, you do that step again. Same thing when you're applying for a job or going to school. If you're not successful, you don't quit, you don't whine. You go back to the drawing board, work hard, and take that step again.
So you learn a lot of life lessons with this as well.
That's what we want to teach. That's the brand that we want people to know about Tiger Rock Martial Arts across the country. Is that when you come into our center, it's not going to be, we're going to use these old traditional values of discipline that people want, but we're going to teach it in a nice, modern, fun, active, and a way that they're going to have a good time in doing it.
Now, you know, a lot of people still might think the old style martial arts, you come in here, you teach these, you know, teach people out, or the kids or whatever, to you know, get really aggressive and everything like that. But it's not that way. That's not really the true way of martial arts.
No, martial arts has always been a self-defense. It's always been used as a last resort. The ancient samurai and ancient Korean soldiers, when they weren't fighting for their country, they were doing art, they were doing history, they were doing medicine. So they weren't always out fighting. They were actually taking care of their community. Samurai means to serve your community.
Right. I mean, that was the code of the Bushido from years and years gone by. I mean, it's all about family.
On at Tiger Rock and all of our Tiger Rock centers, we're all about giving back to the community, and because that's where we get our strength from.
All right. We're going to show you some more of the classes going on here today, and you know, and how it really helps a lot of these kids and adults too. Adults too. You can learn. I mean, when I started doing it, I was in my late 20s. And I had people tell me only after a few months that I was a lot calmer in my ways. Right. That you know, you're you know, just the way you look at life is a lot different.
The great thing about our adult classes is that it's a terrific stress reliever. You know, in today's economy, you know, some people are working 2, 3 jobs. They got children. They're a husband. They're a wife. They're a mom. They're a worker. So they need a stress relief. When you come in our classes are geared towards physical fitness and agility. At the same time, you're learning self-defense, and the more self-defense you learn, the more confident you become. You carry yourself different, and that reduces the chances of you becoming a victim.
That's right.
Because, you know, I was a former police officer, and I know that criminals look for opportunities, and they look for people who they think are going to be easy marks. And we want to teach children and adults how to avoid that.
All right, well, let's watch some more of the class going on here at Tiger Rock Martial Arts on Highway, well, it's on Pass Road in Gulfport.
Watch your target. Nice. 3 times. Stay in line. Look at your target. Keep your hands up. Don't hit the base. That's going to hurt. That's it. Right there. That's it. Good. Oh, nice kick, Jonathan. Now spin. Watch your target. Up. Spun too far. Help him there, Daniel. Good. Watch your target. Like. Begin.
Now, some of the purpose of them sparring, I know self-defense for one thing.
Sparring is designed to teach the students to move, and this is the sport aspect. You know, normally on the street you're not going to spar, but this helps. This helps the children. This helps the children learn how to move and block, and it also anaerobically is great training for the children. And they wear pads. It's not. We don't want them to get hurt. Occasionally you get a little bump or bruise or something like that. Occasionally.
Occasionally.
But they help each other up.
That's good.
So they teach sportsmanship.
And a lot of control.
Exactly.
Yeah, remember that.
You know, you can beat each other to death, and you're not going to be able to train. You know, in the old days we say, oh, well, you didn't draw blood, so that's no good. That's just not the modern way of training anymore.
I never had any problem with not being able to draw blood or not getting mine drawn.
Doesn't diminish at all from the training by using self-control. But these are 2. We just had a recent district tournament.
Yes.
And they compete for medals in sparring and forms and board breaking. At our world championships, we actually have weapons competition.
Really?
And we have what we call a combine, or an agility course, so you can actually win in that as well. So Tiger Rock has really expanded its repertoire of techniques and increased the things that our students can participate in.
All right.
To stay up with the modern times. I mean, traditional techniques are great, but you got to teach them in a modern way.
Mr. Calhoun, thank you so much for letting us in on your
it.
class again. If you want some more information, the number's on your screen. Give them a call.
And
They're located on Pass Road in Gulfport.
Back up, face each other, 跟你 bow.